your buttons for your canvas background. This is to let you have a background or put in your plans or whatever you're doing. Take a photograph, put them in, whatever you need. We're going to start out simple. Got a set of plans of took a baseball field. So double click on it. I always start out at about 50%. Depends on your camera or if you screenshot how big it'll be. So pretty simple. Here's a plan in here, and you hit your pencil then, and maybe you use your points here and here, and say it's 100 feet, which is not, and start putting your points in for like your radius, center point, and come up here and do your radius. Come out, figure edges. It's pretty simple. You can come in and cut things out. So I've already done this, so let me go and download real quick. Just a model that'll fit on this background already. And going up to the cloud, coming down, and infield baseball. Okay, so you can see where I've already built the model here. Got that on our background. We can click right here, we can get rid of our background, and you get your normal page. Or we can go back in and put in our background. Remember that was at a 50% of the size that was taken. So here I've got it back in. Now, this stretches your canvas on the back. So you can have as big a plans as you want, but you're going to want to shrink them down to make them fit. So we've got some editing tools to help you with that. First thing is, come down here to your editing tools. We can move the background. So let's just do one at a time. We can move the background around wherever you want. So then you could come in and move your field just as easy by grabbing your field and moving it in there. Okay. So the second thing, let's go in and let's look at rotating the background. So if your background is a mess, you could turn it any angle you want, and you can put in the axle if you want it to be 90. There's your size where you could change your background. This will also change the canvas getting bigger on the back. I'm just going to cancel it, but I can put that at 90 degrees. If I put it to 0, it'd go back to where it was, so cancel, it's back to where it is, since we've been moving it around. Okay, so let's say the next thing you want to do playing around here is lock and free. Okay, so let me move it back to where it was a second, pretty much, so I got something to work with. And then let me go in here and show you what lock is. Lock is to change the size of your background. So you saw we had it at 50%, but we can change it to any size we want. So you can grab on any of the squares, and this works in your iPads and iPhones if you got real small fingers, and Droids, whatever you need. But you can go in there and change it dynamically any size you want. Okay. So the other thing you can do is you can come in here and you can free transfer the size. That means you can grab one side and stretch it this way or that way. You can do the same this way or that way. This is a something, if you take a funny angle of a picture or something, you got to straighten it out. That's what it's for. Okay. So anyways, you can always go back in and don't forget to save your stuff and put your backgrounds back in. So let's advance a little bit here. This button right here is for putting in a camera picture up here. So what I'm going to do is I took a picture of my iPhone, and I'm going to go in here. I'm going to X out, so I got rid of that. I'm just going to get rid of this whole file right here, so everything's gone. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go get my camera. I put it in my Dropbox here. I put it under plans. There we go. I just set a plan down the ground, and you'll see I took it, and my iPhone's pretty strong. It's a new 6 Plus there, S thing. And let me put it in here, and you can see that the plan is crooked, and it's not spatially correct because the lens on a camera is round. So you can screenshot a PDF or something, it'll come in nice and straight or anything like that. But if you want to resize this, the simple solution is you click on here and it turns on that little button there, and you see these little squares. And you can come in here and you can put these squares right on the corners of whatever it is you have. In this case, we'll do it like this. And amazingly enough, really good there. This works, like I said, in your iPad, iPhone. You just turn the program on in there. I want to get those yellow lines close as I can. See this little deviation there, not bad. Once I get it, I click it, boom. And there it is, it squared it up. So now when you do your lines, it's nice and square. So your measurements will work out. Even if it's off a little bit, it doesn't matter because you're going to get your square and your scale to build your plan. That's it. It's pretty daggone simple. Size-wise, if that's too big for what I want to work on, again, I'll just come over here and always keep this locked because that keeps my scale. So I'll just come in here and zip it down. If I want to move it around, I'll come and move it around. But that's how all your plan editors or background canvas editors work. Definitely cool to enjoy, and definitely makes it so you can have your way with any of the plans any way you want.